Well, it looks like it's finally cleared off. Been raining for a couple of days, and I got a break, so today we tackle the truck. We have the air filters that go behind the glove box, and the high intensity bulbs, which will be going in there. Plus, this cowl part right here is a little loose, so we're going to tighten that up too. First thing we need to do is pop the hood here and dive into this. We got a little something extra underneath here that I haven't told you about yet, but we'll get to that in a little bit later. So let's get started on this and get her done. Alright, first we're going to do is the headlight. Now, on my car, the bulb's a replacement. You can pop off the little rubber grommet and pop it out, and then the headlight bulb's there, and you put the new ones in and pop it back in. Some people have sealed headlights. I don't. We're going to pop this puppy off. The other side's a little tighter. It's going to be over there. That's going to be a little rough, but we'll start with this side. I'll pop it off and show you what it looks like. And that is the original light bulbs. And there's nothing wrong with these, so I'm going to keep these just in case. Notice I'm wearing gloves. The high halogen bulbs you put in, you don't want to put fingerprints or dirt on them. Because they'll ruin the life expectancy of the bulb. But these are the old ones. Put that aside. See if you can see down in here. Hold on a sec. Okay, here's the socket. I don't know how good you're going to see that. For the one that's going to go in. Now, hold on. Let me just set you guys down for a second. Okay, these are new ones. Keep these covers on so you're about to put them in. When you put this in, you want to make sure it goes in that way. So these three prongs look like that. You put your rubber grommet on the headlight, and then you plug this back into these. Make sure you take this part off, but wait till you're about to stick that in there because you don't want to touch this if you don't have to. So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to put you down because I don't want to screw these light bulbs up. So once these are in, I'll let you know how it all went. Alright guys, hold on a sec. We'll get right back with you. Not really sure how well you can see that. You probably can't, but the rubber grommet is back on. Now we're going to put the light plug back on, and then this whole thing will be set. I've already got the passenger side done. See if I can get a better shot here for you. There you go, see? Already back in, everything's good to go. Everything's in there, so these should make a big difference. Of course, we'll have to wait till tonight to see, but I tell you what, breaking out a sweat. Hot out here. Dang. But I got my tools all set up, so we'll knock this stuff out here pretty quick. But yeah, so let me go finish that light bulb, and then we'll move on to the filters inside the cabin. Alright, now, last time I was telling you guys about a filter that's designed for the inside of your cabin. You got a filter under the hood that takes the air into the motor. But the air coming into the cabin for air conditioning, heating, whatever, has another filter on the trackers. Now, maybe this isn't for every vehicle out there, but on mine there is, and it's behind the glove box. Now, as you can see, I've dropped the glove box down, and if you look up in here, see if I can get the best angle I can for you, this clips up here. Well, when you take it out, in that slot is supposed to be an air filter. As you can see, I don't have one. Now, I cleaned this the last time I was in here, so we're not going to have to get too crazy about it. But, supposedly, these air filters slide right in, and then they filter your air. So, let me get one out of the package here, and we'll just see if this baby's going to slide in or not. See, it goes right there. Oops, hold on, right there. Right there. It's going to go right into that. So, in theory, it's going to go in there. Let's see if it works. Alright, supposedly it just slides in. it's gonna be a tight fit. Now, it isn't quite right. It's supposed to go in a little bit. Let me finagle this just a little bit. Hold on a sec. Okay, she's in there. I was trying to put it in, and I felt it had to go down, but it doesn't really. It's a lip that catches it, so it seals up here, because it could actually drop down about an inch, but I finally got it right, so it just slid right in. And now we're going to put the plastic piece right back over it, which is this piece. And it's hard to do this one-handed, so forgive me if it doesn't go smoothly. And there. Air filter installed. As you can see, right there, air filter's in, and it's not quite latched to the bottom. Oh, it's hard to do this with one hand. One hand at all. I think I got it in there. Maybe. No, alright, hold on, let me get it straight so it's nice and... It fought me. It's in there, it's a tight fit. The air filter is just about an eighth of an inch too long, so when I put it in there, it kind of compressed it a little bit, but it's in there. It's now going to filter the air. I mean, you know, it is just a paper filter, but it does take some of the dust and stuff blowing into your face out of your thing, and, you know, every little bit of filtered air makes a big difference. But it's right behind the glove box in the 2002 Tracker. I'm sure there's other vehicles similar. Sorry about that last clip there, guys. I think I hit stop recording or something. I don't know. Anyway, what I was saying is once you got the filter in, put it all back together. But you can check your owner's manual for all those kinds of things. You really should read your owner's manual. If you don't have one, get one for your vehicle, because a lot of that stuff's in there. Most people wouldn't even know there was a filter in there. My spare filter I've got in the back where I got my medical supply bag. I got like a small little styrofoam cooler, and everything fits in there, and it doesn't take up any space. And that's also where I'm going to put the, you see them out there, the bulbs. I put the original bulbs back in the box with the little styrofoam things over them because there's nothing wrong with them. They're just, I wanted brighter bulbs. So put those somewhere where you can get to them in case one of your bulbs blows out. But keep it in your truck, because what good is it going to do you if it ain't in the truck? So that'll go in the back where my air filter is and stuff. In case something happens on the road, I'll have a replacement headlight bulb I can at least throw in and get me home. Now you might be wondering what the surprise was. Well, let me get a little more situated here and I will show you. Okay, you ready? Dun dun dun. That's right, boys and girls. Commonly referred to as a suicide knob. I had this on my plow truck up in Maine, because when you were plowing, it was easier to just crank and back and forth, you know. For plowing, made it much easier. But I saved it, and I had actually almost forgotten about it till just the other day when I remembered I had it. And of course, it just kind of bolts on thusly. You can get it on there. Turn it around. There we go. It would bolt on kind of like that. And of course, the head rotates, so when you spin the wheel, the head rotates, so you can spin the wheel better. Nice little addition, I think, to the vehicle. But I got to get it mounted on here, so give me a second and we'll see how she looks. And there you go. Perfect for whipping the wheel around. See, the head spins, so you just hold this and you can rink right around. Of course, if an airbag or something, these aren't really designed for modern vehicles per se. You really wouldn't want to have this on here. And in your state, these can be illegal. So do not go buying yourself a suicide knob and putting it on your steering wheel just because Uncle Mike showed you how to do it or how it looked. You know, make sure you can do it legally in your state. And in a lot of states, they don't let you do that anymore. But I just thought I'd show that to you guys. It's pretty cool. I like it. It's got a chrome skull. See if we get a better shot of him there. Looking pretty darn cool. And surprisingly, this steering wheel is way thicker than the GMC pickup truck I had this on. And I've tightened it down. It's still not, I can still move it a little bit. You don't really want that, but I really can't get it any tighter. I probably won't leave it on there, to be honest with you. I just wanted to show that to you guys because I had it and I thought it'd be kind of cool. Because I don't really need it. I mean, it's a little car. It's easy to steer. If I had a plow truck or if I was driving a big 1-ton truck or something, these are very handy, especially when you're backing up, because you just put your hand right here and then you can look in your rear view mirror and you ain't got to pay attention to the steering wheel with two hands. You can do one hand. So these are really good if you got a big truck. Like I said, I had it on plow truck. If you got a tow vehicle or something like that, or you're towing a fifth wheel or something, these come in real handy because it makes it backing up and driving and stuff way easier for you to do it. But on a little car like this, or if you had like a little Escort or something, you wouldn't really need one of these. Just more for looks than anything else. But it is pretty I gotta say, that's pretty mean looking. But like I said, I probably won't leave it on there. Plus, I'm not sure if it's legal in Florida, and I don't need any problems with the popo, so I'll probably just take that off. But I wanted to show it to you. Yeah. If anybody out there has got one of these, let me know. I'd like to know what yours looks like. Yeah. Maybe we can find this one a good home. All right, guys. Just wanted to show that to you. Hopefully you enjoyed that air filter. And tonight, I'll get you a shot of the headlights here for the end of the video. Show you how bright they are. Should make a big difference. All right. We'll catch you here in a little bit. Well, the old car, she's running, and as you can see, the sun has set. And how do the headlights work? I'd say those are freaking pretty bright, considering my headlight plastic things on there still need to be shined up a little bit more. That's pretty impressive. Now, if you put it on high beams, holy sweet Jesus above, that's bright. Oh my God. Perhaps we should get out and take a look at that. Alright, let's do that. Oop. Full moon. Well, at least it looks like it. I'd say those are pretty bright. Alright, well, I'm going to flick on the high beams, and let's see how those look. Okay. I'd say those are pretty darn bright. That works pretty good. Huh. Well, there you go. Wow. That's some white light, boys and girls. Alright. Hopefully that'll work. Good times, good times.